day at work.
Raymond.
Don't work too hard. But yeah.
Have fun, don't burn yourself.
Yeah, Savvy just was saying that they had done on their stream a housing, like a flash housing thing where they went and did some housing tours, and then they had gone through and done like this housing build where you had an hour and a half to build stuff, which is really cool.
That sounds fun.
Photos. Let's go with Canva. Gonna nab our pre-show, tree show stuff. Are you working on your microphone right now, Never?
No. Why?
Oh.
Sounds like a microwave.
Yeah, it sounded like there was something in the background, so I wasn't sure.
Is it gone now?
Yes. It's just a quick beep.
Oh, with I was turning off the electric fireplace. Or it's one of those fake electric fireplace things, you know.
Gotcha.
But it's like just a few feet behind my mic, so the beep was me turning it off, so it wouldn't be noisy.
Nice.
I love that I just now got the notification that Miri has been unsummoned. She hasn't been here this whole time. Been in here like 20 minutes.
Okay. ESO at. Okay. ESO bam. I'm just finishing all of the there we go.
I may mute sporadically.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you got the kid aggro, and that's okay.
Now, does muting sporadically mean unmuting sporadically too?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I will chime in when I can, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen here in the next 10 minutes.
So while you're talking, like this right here, and you
bless Al, he tries.
You know, sometimes the kiddo just wants the not dad, and that's okay.
Yep.
Oh, heckin' windy, and you have to set up gate panels, Raymond? Oh my. Yikes. Hey, thanks for the other follow, Jason X20131988.
Welcome everyone to the Snugpod.
Welcome in. Okay.
There's a pile of cushions over there. And some books. Enjoy.
Awesome. Alright, I have one thing to take care of. I'll be back in 1 minute, and then I will be ready to start whenever you all are ready. So hang tight 1 second for me.
Maybe I should set up the coffee bar again, at least until we get enough things that I can do something with the Snugpod.
What kind of things you need?
The new things that you get, the new Dawnwood ones you get from the Westwheel dailies. Like I want the bridge, and I want the platform, the bottom portion. I definitely want those two.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Once I get those, I think I could figure out some stuff, but I definitely need to know how to make both of those. I've been farming wood like crazy. I know, very un-Bosmer of me, but I need it.
Well, it's only un-Bosmer if you're farming in your own area, right?
My favorite places is the beaches in Oregon. Not enough people listen to us that I feel like weird about sharing that. It's not like I'm saying, I get all the things in Balfoyen, and then everyone's in Balfoyen. I do recommend Balfoyen for Psijic portals, though, because of all those bots. The bots don't do the Psijic skill line, so they collect everything, so there's Psijic portals everywhere, because they can't collect the Psijic portals. It is the best place to go Psijic portal hunting.
It's good to know. Thanks for coming by the Snugpod Cast, the best place for all your Sigic tips.
Okay, I am here, and I am ready whenever you are.
Oh, totally just brain stunk for a second.
Oh, yeah?
I need to make sure that we are currently actually live.
Oh, you're making sure the YouTube's live, too?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it doesn't notify me sometimes. Sometimes it does. Anyway. Okay. So, we are ready to go?
Ready
Yes.
whenever you are, kitty cat.
Waiting for you to cue us in, cat.
Alright, well we can start right meow. Hey everybody, welcome to a Snugpod Cast, and some people have already been here for a little while, so that might sound a little weird to say welcome to them already, but thanks for coming by, and thanks for hanging out with us, and I'm never separate, and I'm late to the party, but Gwen and Crazy are not, so I'm going to ask them how they're doing right now. Crazy.
Right, meow?
Right meow. Crazy, how you doing?
Right. Crazy as always, but right meow, I'm good.
Right meow, you're good? All right.
Right meow, I'm good.
Sounds good. How about you, Gwen? How are you right meow?
Right, meow? I'm great. I got the Snugpod. I found out that the Dawnwood Snugpod is the exact same size as our current Snugpod, so I can't put a Snugpod in a Snugpod. But I'm doing great.
Did you... Oh, you bought it with RIP vouchers, didn't you?
Yes, duh.
Okay. How many was it? I haven't even looked.
125. I have quite
That's
a
not
few.
bad.
Yeah, no, it's like I have RIP vouchers laying around. I can buy things with RIP vouchers. I'm not technically
Nice.
spending gold if I'm buying things with RIP vouchers.
Nice.
So, you can get a full-size Snugpod?
Half grown, buddy.
Okay, so I was
The
going to say...
Dawnwood ones.
Right. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't have a roof on it. Like
Right.
it has a skylight. It's the exact same thing, it just has a skylight. It's actually pretty close to being closed. It's not that bad.
Gotcha. All right. And are they available for gold, too?
I'm pretty sure people have made them and
if
put them on the
somebody-
market.
Yeah, I was gonna say if somebody's selling them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I think it's, people are buying them with RIP vouchers and then reselling them.
Yeah,
Yep.
so they'd have to be being sold as furnishings, which I'm sure they are somewhere.
So long as they're not bound when you buy them. Awesome.
Indeed.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a guess and say that Gwen has been up to some endeavoring. You want to tell us about that, Gwen?
Let's see. Used endeavors to get that Wall of Elements emote out of the new crates, because, yeah, it's literally my favorite spammable skill, so had to. And I have never wanted to use a flame staff in my life before. I hate the flame staff. Now I like the flame staff. It's pretty. And then I just got the RIP voucher recipe. We just talked about that. And PvP, that happened this week? Was that last week? When did the PvP vengeance thing start with the endeavor, with the pursuits? Because like
that was Monday. So it
was
the
that
day after
Monday?
our show.
Holy smokes! It feels like it has been a month since we did that. But okay, so Monday ended up being murder with Moki this past week because we went into Cyrodiil and we killed each other. Like we did that thing where you meet up with some friends under a bridge and you just keep killing each other over and over again. But we got bored. We got bored of that really quick. So we ended up actually causing a lot of mischief in Cyrodiil. There were sieges. There was tactical attacks. There were friends killing friends. It was fun. And we got all of our endeavors done within the span of like 2 hours. Well, or our golden pursuits done within the span of 2 hours. It was gorgeous. But yeah, it feels like a month ago. Because life. But yep, that's what I've done this week. And I finally finished Stuga's gauntlets. Stuga's gauntlets are finally done. Both of them. Both the gloves. They are wearable. They are done. I can do things. I can wear them and do things. It's great. So there you go. There's my updates. What's up with you?
Do you know how long you've been working on those?
2 weeks too long. 2
Dead.
weeks too long.
Dying. dying.
I'm gonna have to send you guys a picture in our Discord, but I have like a scar on my pinky finger from where the thread has been running along my finger from all of the like embroidery stitching I've been doing. Did you know thread can leave a scar if you use it too much hand stitching? 'Cause it can!
I believe it. I believe it.
Well, I have just ran a couple of the quests for the Jester's Festival to grab some tickets, because I want to get the harvesting thing. I'm drawing a blank, but the customized action for what is that?
Oh,
the plants.
The Julianos one? Like the one that's for vouchers right now?
No.
Not vouchers.
No.
The tickets.
The tickets. Yeah, the morphable.
That's what I meant. The morphable.
Yeah, that one. And also, I did pick up the kinds thing that strikes lightning on stuff and collects it. So, that's the wood cutting one. That makes sense. Lightning striking trees and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, I used some crown gems for that. So that's been about it for me. What about you, Crazy?
Logical rune extraction. That's what you were looking for.
There you go. That's the one.
What have I been up to? It's been a bit busy. I went on a questing spree yesterday, and I finished the Westweald main quest over on my PC account, because that's where I had been doing a majority of that thus far. And I also finished Zareth Var's quest line, and man, both of those things back to back, my lore brain was just so spicy. It was on fire. It felt like my brain was imploding in on itself, because there is a lot of lore in both of those quest lines. I've also been doing quite a bit of inventory management online, as I'll call it. Especially over here. I realized I had an entire, 15 slots that were nothing but poisons, and I hadn't checked that, because I never go to the poisons tab, even though I probably should. And so, yeah, I went on a wild spree of deleting things. And then I also did manage to get into the Vengeance campaign over on PC, and it was insane. In a good way, insane, but also insane. I think it took me about 35 minutes to queue in the first time, and then once I was in, it was just crazy. There was a fight at Sejanus that went on for well over an hour between the three alliances, and no one could flip it. As soon as someone would start to flip it, it would go the other direction, and then someone would close the door, and then the door would open again, and then there would be a fight on the wall, and then there was 2 holes in the wall, and there was all 3 alliances in both holes, and then there was just, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then we, 3 of us, Minwi Pro, Courting Onyx, and myself ended up going all the way north to try and turn Bruma for those town quests during the Golden Pursuit. And everybody's like, who the heck is sieging Dragonclaw? You are an idiot. Why are you doing that? And we were literally just doing it to get the pursuits done up there, because everybody was so preoccupied with Sejanus and Robeck that nobody was paying any attention to us. We did have another DC player come over and stand next to us and just watch us. They were just watching as we were sieging stuff and just cheering and just doing silly things. So that was kind of this fun moment with that. And also now my phone is ringing, so feel free to move on.
All right.
Well, all right. So, the Carnival! I mean, Sanguine's Festival.
So, we want to start with the Crady crates?
Yeah, the Carnival crates. Let's do it. I mean, we can look at them now. It's in game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've already picked up the one thing, and You said you got a thing too, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was muted and couldn't hear you all for a second, so.
I
What you
got the
talking
ball.
about?
We're talking about the Sanguine Festival, or the Carnival crates.
Oh, yes. I have not purchased anything yet from there, but I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, so there's the little peacocky thing. Uh,
Do you mean the outfit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like peacock
the
feathers.
Carnival celebrant costume?
Yeah. I logged in and I was near a way shrine when I logged in, or maybe I teleported to a way. Either way, when I first appeared at a way shrine, I saw someone. I was like, "What in the world is that?" And because I'd never seen anything like that in the game before, and didn't realize that it was one of the crate things. And finally, I figured it out looking through the store. I also saw the is it the thing you get from the big crate bundle? I don't remember where it came from, but the automaton thing or whatever it is, that other outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, the big Argonian.
Oh yeah, it's the Argonian thing.
It's an Argonian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Polymorph.
I saw that and I was like, what am I looking at? This is weird. So, anyway.
It's so good. We finally get a new hairstyle. There's new personality. There's some fun new skill styles. It's a time. However, it is really weird that there's craftable items that you can get in it. That is odd. That I feel it would be weird for us as a news show not to touch on that.
Yeah, it's had everybody kind of up in arms, and I can tell you that feedback has very much been passed on.
I know everyone's talked about this point, but we should talk about it. It's just weird.
So was that Wood Elf table or whatever one of them? I saw that in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a Wood Elf cups and Wood Elf table, and they're both items that are craftable, available just in game as green. They're not even high-end recipes. They're green ones.
And so they have a chance to roll in your crown crate.
Yes, and so that's why people are like, ew, that's kind of gross. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it looked familiar, but I didn't dig too deep into that. I just kind of glanced over it. I thought that looks a lot like that thing I can make. I guess it's because it's the thing I can make.
Yes, it is the thing you can make, and that's the thing that the feedback was given. It's like if it was something that you could, if it was reskinned with a carnival, it had feathers on it or it's colored differently or something, then it would be worth it. But just some green standard recipe is pretty not okay.
Yeah, I don't like that. All right, well, should we read this article for the Crown Crate thing here?
Sure.
All right. The Lord of Revelry invites you to go wild with desire for the items and collectibles found in the new Carnival Crown Crate, except for the ones you can craft. Don't go wild for those. Blood on the air, wine in your cup, and music all around you. It must be. It is. Carnival is here. The Daedric Prince Sanguine is throwing a party, and everyone is just dying to get in. This raucous party celebrates living at its most debauched. Will you dance till you drop? Perhaps drink deeply of the dangerous brew in the kettle? And most importantly, will you walk away from the celebration with your soul intact? Let's find out together at Carnival. Now, there's a note here, and I noticed this. I was looking at myself, and I was like, why does my face look weird? And I had already read about this, but forgot. As of March 27th, 2026, due to an issue with Update 45 on consoles, some body face markings and skins found within the Carnival Crown Crate may display incorrectly. This bug will be fixed as part of the incremental patch on April 2nd, 2025. You can find out more information on the forum post. It says the new Carnival crates arrive in the Crown Store March 27th at 10 a.m. And when opening those crates, you have a chance to find items spectacular and scandalous in the form of new and returning items and collectibles. These goods include unique mounts, pets, furnishings, and much more. And you can just you can see just some of them in the pictures below. So right off the top of my head, just you mentioned that you picked up the destruction staff skill. I do have to say that the flame staff wall of elements thing does look pretty cool with the leaves coming up off the ground.
Right, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I spent endeavors because I'm not gonna spend crowns and potentially get a green cup. So
Right.
I spent endeavors and just got base one skill.
Now it also does affect the ice and lightning too, right?
It affects all of them. So now I need to get a flame staff because normally I prefer a lightning staff, but the flame staff looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the better looking of the animations that I saw. But yeah, it definitely did look pretty neat. If you were watching the Twitch stream, you can watch Crazy as she dances about. See some of the things that are in the crate. Any of these things particularly stand out to you? Anything of particular interest? I think that guar is kind of fun. I mean, I'm not going to get it, but you know.
Okay, so the dancing personality, the hairstyle, of course, the wall of elements thing because they've talked about 3 times already, and then the whirlwind style too. That's pretty.
I like this. It's interesting. This gargoyle mount.
Yeah, that's a little different. It's the first gargoyle we've had, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We've never had anything like that. At least not to my knowledge that I remember.
It's probably it looks like it's a similar, is it the Welwa maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a Welwa, a reskinned Welwa.
Yeah. The flames are kind of cool.
Yeah, I think they did a nice job with the carnival like aesthetic on a lot of the stuff. So, I'm like the emotes and the dancing stuff is very smooth, but also very different than anything that they've ever done, I feel like. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, ooh, I like that. And then I'm like, wait, do I like that on my character in this game? Like, huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't really picture Nikodar dancing about like that. But the animations are well done for sure.
Yeah, they're really well done. I think they did a great job with them.
They just need to make a new class now that's a dancing class and uses the dances to cast spells. Because the animations are there, right?
Wouldn't that be like a Khajiit monk class or whatever? One of the kids, what was it, the White Fang or whatever?
Well, I think what they do though is more martial arts kata than dances. There's some probably overlap there. I guess they could do like they could work it into like the oh my goodness, capoeira dance fighting stuff. Make it a
Don't make me laugh.
Oh my gosh, the feathered gaze eyes are strange.
Yes, creepy. They actually don't have as many images in this article as they normally do.
It's interesting because it changes my eyes. It gives me people eyes instead of my Bosmer eyes. That's weird.
Oh yeah. Yep. When you run into those are really weird.
Yeah, like if I go between, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That's so weird to me. I look like a person.
Hold on a second, I need to take out my sclera contact lenses here for a second.
Yeah. Ooh, I do like that hair. I hadn't seen that hair yet.
Right? With the comb? It's so pretty.
Cool. Ooh. That stained glass is really neat, too.
It's so bright.
Man, I'm gonna have to buy some of these crates, aren't I? Yeah, I guess I am. Vigor and green?
Right? Well, Vigor's
Oh,
technically
man.
already green. It's just extra green.
Yeah. Whirlwind and red.
The Whirlwind in red is really nice. I think I'm gonna get it. I just don't use my Nightblade enough anymore. Because it'd be really good if you were like a Dark Brotherhood character, because it makes you have like super red blades. Very nice.
Ew, that bog dog is ugly.
I thought it was cute. It's a little
It
sea
is
puppy.
It is cute, but it's just like...
It's just not your type of cute.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I like him.
It's okay.
Oh,
it's
from the
okay.
front, he's cute.
You don't have to like everything. It's fine.
No, but I do like him now.
There's also an alligator in there, right?
Is there?
I know. I was so tempted. It's so cute.
Oh, man,
It's a little snappy boy. I love me my
obviously
alligators.
have not looked through these crates well enough. Let's look here. Pangrit. Ooh, there's a tortoise calico cat. Fell runner. Oh yeah, look at that. Lowmouth crocodile hatchling. Look at that little guy.
Isn't he so cute? Little snappy boy.
He is a little snappy boy. He's smiling. Cute. Cute. Yeah, these are good crates. It's been a while since we've had something like new come in, I feel like. Well, the Mirrormore ones were new, but they were definitely more I guess uniform is a good way of putting it. I feel like these are very colorful and bright and, you know, very different. So
They definitely nailed the carnival theme. And it's fun. Overall, they are a solid crates. Like I have my one complaint about them, but overall they're pretty great. Like
yeah.
the things that we get out of them are nice.
Yep. Would agree. Would agree.
Moving on.
Moving
Unless
on.
you guys have other.
Nope, I'm good.
No. Oh, I was just going to say that it says
Just falling on over to the next article.
the right that note about the skins and stuff though. It says that the crate or the ones in the crates can cause that problem.
Oh, it's just not the crates, because the impresario, her face is a little wonky.
Yeah,
at least
mine
it is
is
for me.
currently that way.
Yeah, like one side of my face is like a lighter
than the other.
Yeah.
You can see the stitching, like the seams on everything.
Yeah, so it's not just the body markings and stuff from the crates. So, anyway, I almost didn't notice it, and I was like, something's off, and then I remembered reading that. It's like, okay. Anyway, yeah, let's. We now have fallen banners on all the platforms.
Finally,
It's here. They did it. Woohoo!
we did it.
But you know, they're
You can get access to Fallen Banner's Dungeon Pack at launch via ESO Plus membership. Note that alternative means of acquiring it will be revealed as part of the upcoming ESO Direct on April 10th. We'll just read the whole article, why not? Fallen Banners. Gather your party for 2 challenging new PvE dungeon experiences, Lepsaclusa and Exiled Redoubt. Unlock new achievements and earn new rewards including item sets, collectibles, and more as you fight to preserve what little peace remains in the war-torn region of Cyrodiil. Lepsaclusa. The moth priests of Lepsaclusa are besieged, and the cunning Orpheon of the Tactician is set on seizing the power of the Elder Scroll they safeguard. You must help Sister Chana, oh I remember meeting her, defend the sanctuary against an army of deserters, protect its people and secrets, and confront Orpheon before he can use the power of the scroll to forever change the face of Cyrodiil. Exiled Redoubt. Soldiers of the Alliance War, regardless of their faction, are vanishing, and all trails lead to the Imperial fortress known as the Exiled Redoubt. Team up with the mage Lucilia, infiltrate this mysterious stronghold, and put a stop to the schemes of a once noble Imperial house before its chaos can spread beyond its stone walls and throughout Tamriel. New dungeon loot. To those who brave Lepsaclusa and Exiled Redoubt also have a chance to loot and unlock a host of special rewards, such as new collectibles, item sets, and achievements. This includes the Tactician's Gold Lattice skin, earned by completing both dungeons on Veteran difficulty. No easy task. Alright. Getting started. At launch, you can get Fallen Banner's Dungeon Pack with an ESO Plus membership. If your ESO Plus membership lapses, you lose access to the DLC until you renew your membership or acquire it by other means. Note that while at launch, ESO Plus membership is the only way to access the Dungeon Pack, there will be additional ways to acquire it in the future. Stay tuned for more information during the ESO Direct. Once you have access to Fallen Banners, you can dive right into the 2 new dungeons via the following methods: by teleporting directly into the 2 dungeons from your map, by using the Dungeon Finder tool, by visiting their specific dungeon entrances within the Hughes Bane, Lepsiclusa, and Westfield Exile Redoubt zones. As a base game patch, Update 45 will be automatically downloaded by your game clients when it launches. The Update 45 base game patch arriving in tandem with the Dungeon Pack. Base game patch, a free update for all ESO players that features additions, bug fixes, and improvements to the game. The Starter Zone refresh to help keep ESO as welcoming to new and returning players as possible. The game's starter zones have received a visual refresh, bringing them closer to the quality of more recent additions. Bleak Rock Isle, Belfoyen, Strass Mackay, Betnik, and Canarthy's Roost have each received improvements to their lighting, enhanced ground and water textures, updated structures, and the addition of more clutter or props. The Riedel Champions PC Mac test. The ESO Alliance War veterans can help the team test future changes and iterations on the game's open world PvP with a PC Mac only test called Cyrodiil Champions, with the goal of improving stability and performance in Cyrodiil and perhaps other environments. Look for a special Alliance War campaign called Vengeance to participate from March 24th to March 31st. General changes and improvements, along with the above Update 45, also boosts mount starting speed, overhauls the craft constellation to ease micromanagement, and introduces a general UI cleanup of the in-game map to help improve readability. It also moves the game's disguises out of the inventory and into your collections, and improves the visibility of Mundus Stone boons. Phew! That's it. The few was actually in the article.
Wow.
The few was in the article. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I did notice the Mundus Stone thing. I do not have a Mundus Stone attached apparently right now.
Oh no! What? No! No.
But yeah, there we go. Has anyone been anywhere besides Canarthy's Roost?
I was in Strass Mackay for a hot second the other day, but to be honest, I didn't really pay attention. I was going there specifically for an antiquity or something, if I remember correctly. I actually kind of forgot to peep at it.
I have not. I actually was just thinking I need to head to Canarthy's Roost because that's still one of my favorite areas.
Faux show.
Canarthy's Roost was where I first got myself acquainted with the ESOs. Brings back memories.
It's true. Memories of how to survive.
Back when I had
in-game.
no idea what I was doing, and I was thinking I'm going to be playing myself a Dragonborn, a little wood elf dragon knight. And then I got into playing and was like, wow, this is really not what I expected at all.
That's right. Surprise! Here you are.
Here I am.
Years and years later. Oh, goodness. Well, let's talk about the April Survival Guide really quick.
Yes.
So there is going to be an ESO Direct live stream, an anniversary event, and more for the month of April in Elder Scrolls. So everything we need to know is placed into this wonderful little graphic that they've done for us for the celebration roadmap of April 2025. On April 10th, we have the ESO Direct, where we are discovering the future of Tamriel at 12 p.m. PDT, 3 p.m. EDT, 8 p.m. BST over on twitch.tv/Bethesda. And if you tune in, you get the 10th anniversary monkey pet drop, I believe. So he's kind of like the original beta monkey, but he's wearing different clothes and stuff, and he's a different color, so kind of fun.
I am going to be shooting everyone's monkey.
Yes. We also have happening, well, let me scroll down in the article real quick and see what's going on here. Yeah, they place it in a different order than is on the infographic, so I'll just read everything as it comes. So it says, don't forget some of these dates and details may change after this publication, so keep an eye out for additional surprises on our official website and social channels. The Jesters Festival is currently running in-game from March 27th to April 3rd. Tamriel's silly season continues into April, meaning there is still time for you to get your hands on the Alliance mimicry outfit styles and the Jester's deadly headband adornment, which I love, by the way. You also can look at your daily login rewards for April 1st through 30th when they begin tomorrow, and you can claim a bevy of in-game rewards, including the Murkmire Harvest customized action on day 10. The Anniversary Jubilee is also going to be starting on April 3rd and running through the 22nd, so that is our annual in-game celebration, which will return with a new cake, new bonus rewards, and more. So share a slice of ESO's 11th birthday. The Golden Pursuits of the Anniversary Adventures are also coming to round out our Breton Hero costume, so that we will have our 3 Alliance heroes during this time. And you'll complete the activities to unlock the Breton Hero statue as well, and a pile of gold, it says. So those things all lead up to the ESO Direct as well, like I already mentioned, on April 10th. Something coming out on April 11th is a podcast. So we are a podcast. They are also doing a podcast, and they're partnering with the Kinda Funny gang. I've never watched any of their stuff, but they are very established. It says, our special limited series podcast series with the Kinda Funny gang will kick off with the first of 4 episodes as they dive into ESO's decade-long history. I can't wait to hear that, actually. Be excited to see what they do. There's also going to be a Domination Battlegrounds weekend coming up from April 24th to 29th, where you take to the Battlegrounds and engage in domination matches to earn 25% bonus to AP. We've had so many AP bonuses lately. It's been delightful. The other thing is they can't share everything coming in April just yet, but of course keep an eye out as we move closer to that April 10th day. There are already achievements, by the way, if you feel like being a Snoopy Snoop. If you go peep and look at the achievements, there are some things that may give you a clue as to, I think, what we may be seeing at some of that announcement with the prologue. So, won't share them, but just throwing it out there for anybody who might be interested.
It's Mafala, isn't it?
Totally. Totally. And that is our April survival guide. The next thing we already talked about a little bit, it was the hot fixes and patches that are coming for the skins. And then we also have an additional fix that's coming for all platforms for the Roska the Warped stuff. That is coming from the, I think it's Balsunar, if I'm correct. It was not dropping anything. So they've adjusted the drop dates for that as well. So it says, as of today, March 27th, when this was posted, we completed a hotfix for the Roska the Warped Arms Pack, Mask, and Shoulder styles. We've resolved the issue because they were not accessible or cleaned up. And they said, we resolved the issue of these items not being accessible or cleaned up any back-end data. The following changes include the Roska the Warped Mask style will drop in Balsunar. The shoulder will now be accessible through the Undaunted Enclave. The arms pack is now properly sourced in the Crown Store, and all of that will be accessible from March 20th through May 1st, accounting for the 1-week extension from the original. So that was something that popped through on the forums that I thought was worth adding as well.
I wonder if he posted that while home alone.
What?
I don't even want to try to get that joke.
I'm scared.
Nope. No. Nope.
Scared.
Nope.
His name's Kevin.
Oh my gosh. You leave Kevin alone. Kevin is a nice person.
I didn't say anything mean.
I know, but he's the butt of one of your jokes.
Jinx, help me out here.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Goodness
You got any
gracious.
lore for us?
I don't, but I could find some. Let's see what the random lore pull is today. Oh please.
While we're waiting for lore, no more murder hobos question for the week because of Les Sanguines and the Carnival. What's your favorite dance and why?
Like in the game?
Yeah. What's your favorite dance emote?
Oh boy.
Whether it's an earnable one you could have gotten from a crown crate in the past, or one of the basic race ones. Like, what's your favorite and why?
I feel like I need to open the menu now. I need to look at my emotes. I always just go to the straight wood elf dance, so that's what usually happens for me there, but let's go to, that would be under, well, I've got some under collected, I'm sure. Let's see. Maybe they don't have any under collected. What would that be under? Physical? No, probably entertainment, yeah? Yes. Ooh, this one's hard. Just standard dance should be whatever your actual characters dance is. What about dance 2? Okay, it's not working. Did I just figure out a bug? Weird.
I see you dancing.
Yeah. But if I just go standard, like straight dance 2? I wonder if that's from the crates. Like, I wonder if it's showing funky. Weird. I mean, I gotta go with Wood Elf. I know that's silly, but I do love the Wood Elf dance.
Oh, Wood Elf one has always been my favorite. But
Yeah.
we also have... Oh, let me see.
The one that's just super ridiculous. I don't think... what is it? Breton? Or is it... No,
What's
it's not Breton. It's
this?
Imperial?
That's not a dance. Let's try again.
This one makes me laugh. That, and there was one that came out in one of the crates or something that we could earn or buy at one point. That was like a...
This one! Jester's Jig. That's the best.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me while I Cicero fangirl for a second, but like, Jester's Jig is the best.
I don't think I own that one. That is silly. That is
Came out with the Sovngarde crate, I believe.
Huh. What's that under?
It's under dances. It's a, it was from a crate. It was from a crate.
It's under physical? Or entertainment?
Entertainment.
Huh. Well, I don't know. Yeah, that would be mine. Probably just your standard good old Wood Elf dance. What about yours, Kat? You got a dance emote that you like?
Nah, I'm not a big dancer. So
Two left
Chasing your
feet?
tail, does that count?
2 left
if,
feet?
If that does count, then perhaps that would be my favorite because that would be pretty fun. I'm more inclined to be the one playing the music others dance to. So I like banging drums and playing lutes and whatnot. You know, some people dance to the rhythm of their own drum, but for those that can't do that, I'll bang the drum for them.
Wonderful. This wonderful random lore didn't give me a whole lot, so hold please 1 second. Let me try.
You know,
you know our random lore?
Huh.
You know our random lore. You know it. Remember that joke from earlier?
Oh, about
How
Kevin?
many Imperials does it take to crown an emperor?
Oh yeah. You have to keep them alive long enough to find out, or something like that. They won't stay alive long.
They can't keep them alive long enough.
Goodness.
That was funny.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more click of ESO random. Oh man, this feels appropriate because I just finished this. This is from Zareth Var's quest. And let's see if there's a lore version of this better. Hold on.
Is it a spoiler?
No, I don't think so. It's from VD's notes on the Song of Binding.
Oh, that's bad.
Actually, you know what? I'm not reading that because I don't know how to say those words. Morna Rithanti? Yeah, oh boy, that could get really, really crazy really quick. It's because there is a translation. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared to try that. I can try it. It's 3 small paragraphs. It's a song. The
Do
words
it.
of song.
Enjoy. It is time for me to leave.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
It says VT's notes the Song of Binding, and it's a translation of the song that High Cantor Viti sings. So it says, Moon singer Talbira speaks through my Sahida, Cantor Krinzi. She has taught her a song to bind a Rajaska, a powerful Dromathra made from the souls of fallen singers. Her words of Song of Binding, Rajaska, are thus. Morna Ritanti, Serebani Avero Masmandi, Jazet Azura Traji Venya, Besha, Besha, Besha. The dialect is archaic, but I will translate it to from the holy words to Cyrodiilic as best I can. Dark singer, shackled by 1,000 countless sorrows, brilliant mother, Azura compels you. Forgive, forgive, forgive. So there's your random lore for the evening. VT's notes on the Song of Binding. If you've not done Zareth Var's questline as a companion, I highly encourage it because it was great.
Yeah, that's probably better than the lore I was looking at.
What lore were you looking at?
Well, I thought since, the whole Carnival thing was up, that I would just look up Sanguine.
Oh, yep. That could get very dangerous very quickly.
This is a family-friendly show, so we're not reading the...
Yeah, we're not going to... Yep. Yeah. Probably not the best to read on a family-friendly show.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was questionable, but when I got to reading it, I was like, I can't even say half of the words in the first paragraph because, there's one of my kids in the next room. So.
Yeah. The first reading, not the second search topic. What was that? Do it. Oh, the first reading, not the second search topic. Yes. Yeah. So.
So yeah. All right. Well.
I have one thing that I didn't get to say earlier that we did today. We did a lore tavern earlier today in our Discord, and it was all platforms. It was really, really fun. It went for about 2 hours, and we chatted a bunch of different things. We chatted the Elder Scrolls themselves. We chatted, is Hermaeus one giant Elder Scroll? Because technically the way that he functions is kind of like an Elder Scroll in a lot of ways. We also chatted about, some of the creation myths, the Wood Elves and the Khajiit. So it's kind of funny that reading came up, since that also has to do with a little bit with some of those quest lines and things. And we also discussed, beyond that, kind of some Athelia lore as well. So we had a couple different topics that all sort of segued into each other, which was really, really nice. We're hoping to do another Lore Tavern on Athelia at some point. Hopefully maybe the next one if we can get some people who are really, really good with Athelia lore or discussion going in there. So if you are in the Discord and you'd like to join us, know that that is one of our events that we have running on the third Sunday of each month, I think, or maybe it's the last Sunday of the month. Gosh, I'm already messed up. I know that the next one should be on the, let me tell you, 27th. 27th. So, of April, I believe, is what we said. So if you're interested in talking lore, all levels are welcome. It's not like you have to have knowledge on this topic. You can just come in, sit, lurk, be quiet, ask questions, squirrel off on another topic. All of these things are fair during the Lore Tavern. It's a really, really fun time.
So what you're saying is Lore Tavern equals love and war?
Sure.
Because all things are fair.
All is fair in love and war. Yeah. Could be. So, we kind of started it already. Do we want to talk some guild announcements?
Did we start it?
Well, I mean, I talked about that, and that's technically one of our guild events, so it's kind of like a guild announcement.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we can do that. So we have a couple things in the Lore Seekers Guild that we do on a regular basis for PlayStation, the PlayStation server, NA. So if you're a Lore Seeker and want to join in, these are the times and, leaders and whatnot. If you're not a Lore Seeker, stay tuned. We'll tell you how to do that. But first we've got Mondays with Moki, or Murder with Moki as it was called earlier. But that is hosted by our lovely Moki, and that's a fishing or Cyrodiil or other shenanigans from time to time. Looks like there's a note.
Pretty much whatever people need. Basically.
Right. Yeah. Moki's really good at just helping people get things done that they want to get done for achievements and stuff. So there's a note that says not this week, but that is normally Monday nights at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And we also have Treacherous Tuesday, which we call our Dungeon Day. And that's the time to jump into a dungeon with other guildies, chase some lore, chase some gear, chase some achievements, whatever it is that you want to chase while in the dungeon. Group up, go chase it. There's no set time. It's just kind of we designate that day as kind of an encouragement to get into dungeons. Some people don't do them often, so or maybe are scared to try them for the first time, or don't have people to do them with, so that's an opportunity to do that. And then the last thing is Fearless Friday. Artheria Dragoon is our host for that. That takes place at 7 Central on Fridays. And if you've never heard of this event, those of you that have been listening for a while, you might have heard us mention it once or twice. It doesn't come up often.
Not at all.
Yeah. But when we do bring it up, there's, a little bit of, interest and such about it. So, but that is our Undaunted event. Undaunted. Because we are Undaunted.
We're Undaunted?
I think we're Undaunted, aren't we?
We're Undaunted.
We are Undaunted.
Sometimes.
Yes, except for when we're daunted.
Right, but then we have to undaunt.
Yes. If you are daunted, you must then undaunt. But don't be dauntless, because that game gets shut down. That was not
no.
Maybe that wasn't nice.
That was not good. Oh no. No.
I just wanted to make sure we differentiate between undaunted and dauntless. There's a difference.
Yep. Sure.
So that is an opportunity to group up, go run the Undaunted dailies, the pledges, things like that. So I mentioned that those are for lore seekers. If you are not a lore seeker and would like to do that, I know somebody that can tell you how.
Is it me?
It is you.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me tell you how to join. If you are interested in joining the Lore Seekers Guild, there's a couple different ways that you can find us. You can find us at loreseekers.club. From there, it will take you to our Discord link, which will get you in. And then once you do that, you go to our Apply to Guild channel, pull down the little DM membership selection thing there, and it'll send you a DM where you answer a couple questions that we have just to make sure that we keep our community as troll-free as possible, and also so that we can help understand what sort of things that you might be interested in within the guild. You know, we want to make sure that we're helping you in the best way possible, and also that you're a good fit. So go ahead and fill that out, and then usually somebody gets back to you within 24 to 48 hours, and we get you all in and ready to go. We have groups on almost all of the platforms. We have Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. However, some of those do not have EU sides. So like we don't currently have an Xbox EU, and our PlayStation EU is actually pretty dang quiet. Most of us that are over there are secondary people from NA, I feel like at the moment. So yeah, you can find us there. And PC has both EU and NA, and both of those are very active as well. So you can find us there if you'd like to join. And there's also links to some other things that we have done there as well. You can also follow us on the socials if you'd like to, at Snugpod Cast on X, formerly known as Twitter. And if you would like to write into the show, send us a review, send us a question, send us a screenshot, I don't know, you can send us an email at snugpodcast@gmail.com. And if they don't want to do that and they want to watch us or listen to us, where can they find us, Never?
Well, if you are currently watching right now, then you already know, but we are on twitch.tv and on YouTube. On Twitch, we are /SnugPodcast. YouTube, just search Snug Podcast, and you can find us there. We stream simultaneously in both locations most of the time. There are occasions that maybe one of us isn't available to do that, but usually we're available to be seen on both at the same time, with the benefit on YouTube of being able to go back at another time and watch the video if you want. The benefit of Twitch being able to live chat with us if you choose to join there. But if you feel like this is content that isn't really the best for viewing, and it would be better just to pop it on while driving your car or riding your mower or washing dishes or doing other little random tedious things, you just need something on in your ear, well, you can also just search on your podcast app and you can listen to us there, because we are, after all, Snug Podcast. And so you can do that, and you can hang out with us live, or you can just catch us at another time that's more convenient for you. Either way, we think that's awesome. And, again, I wasn't here when it happened, but we are now over 100 followers on Twitch.
Yeah, we are.
So,
thank you to everybody who came in, and thank
yeah.
you to the raid again from Savvy Snapdragon. For those of you that stayed and hung around from her community, we thank you so much.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully we
Means
didn't
a lot.
drive you crazy and my dad jokes didn't bore you too much, but it just is what it is. I'm a dad. It comes out. I can't help it. Okay, for the dads out there, you understand. It's just like word vomit. It just flows up and out it goes.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah.
Nasty, Never, but okay.
But anyway, I guess that's all for us, right?
I think that's it.
Am I allowed to say that's all, folks? Oh, I just did.
That's all, folks.
I didn't do it with the voice. I just said it. I don't think there's anything against just saying it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to try to mimic the exact tone and express. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that. Let's not just.
There's a good chance that there are some people young enough that wouldn't even have a clue what that was anyway.
Well, that's true, but
because we're old folks, and well, at least I am. But
you're not that much older than me.
Okay. Thanks. And anyway, all right. Well, cool. We are done for the evening and for this week. And let's see. We will have one more show before the reveal.
The drop.
Yeah. So we'll see what kind of news we get between now and then. Probably
Might be a wall of crazy episode.
Yeah. Could be. Well, all right. Again, thank you if you've hung out with us during the show, or if you're listening to us later. We really do appreciate you giving us a little bit of your time, and hopefully it's time well spent for you. We do this just to kind of have some fun and hopefully entertain and inform a little bit about a game that we all enjoy, and so hopefully this is something that benefits you. But again, thank you for your time, and we'll try to be back next week. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of others, be a decent person, and we'll see you soon.
Sleep well, Tamriel.
Bye. I'm a
Gwen impression.
I'm a terrible Gwen. Yeah, sorry, Gwen.
Yeah.
I want you to feel
Not a good Gwen.
I want you to feel represented in the goodbyes, and you weren't able to hang out till the end. So I wanted people to. Anyway, I'm sorry. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.